All right, welcome all you beautiful breathing people. This is another guided psychedelic breathwork session where we combine conscious connected breathing with powerful breath holds.
Imagine for a moment that everything you perceive around you, the colors, sounds, shapes, is not what it seems. And when we think about it, perhaps one of the questions that comes to mind is, what if the reality we believe to be solid and unquestionable is just a projection, a kind of screen that reflects what is deeply rooted in our mind? Isn't it strange to think that the material world, with all its rules and limitations, could just be a construction of our consciousness? For millennia, sages, philosophers, and more recently, scientists have explored the idea that the reality we experience is not what it seems. They suggest that the universe is actually a reflection of our most intimate beliefs, of our most hidden thoughts. But if this is true, what does it mean for us? How could our everyday lives, with all their challenges and obstacles, be transformed if we could change the very nature of reality? When everything around you seems to be falling apart, when nothing seems to work, have you ever wondered if the key to changing your situation is within you? Because if, indeed, the reality you perceive is merely a reflection of what's inside, maybe the problem is not the outside world, but how you perceive it and, more importantly, how you project it. This is the central point we will explore today. The idea that the reality we experience is largely shaped by our consciousness. When nothing seems to go right, perhaps it's time to stop and reevaluate the source of all things, your own mind. Because the real power to transform your life does not lie in external circumstances, but in how you choose to interpret and influence those circumstances. So today, we are going to unravel the mystery of how your beliefs and subconscious programs may be creating invisible barriers, and how, by understanding and manipulating this conscious projection, you can literally recreate your reality. Today will be a journey to discover what is truly shaping the world around you. The reality you perceive is, in fact, a mirror of what happens inside you. This is not a mystical statement, but a deep understanding that unites science and spirituality in one unique idea. External reality is a projection of your consciousness. What you see, feel, and experience is shaped above all by your thoughts, beliefs, and emotional states. But how is this possible? To understand this, we must start with the idea that material reality, as we know it, is not as solid as it seems. Quantum physicists have long discovered that, at the most fundamental level, the universe is made of energy in constant motion. The particles that form matter, those that make up everything around us, are actually packets of energy that behave in ways that defy traditional logic. They are not in a fixed state until they are observed. They exist in a field of possibilities where multiple realities coexist until an observer, that is, consciousness, intervenes. This discovery leads us to a deeper understanding. If what we perceive as solid and unchanging are actually constantly changing flows of energy, so what really shapes our experience of the world? Well, the answer, as both science and spiritual traditions suggest, is our consciousness. Consciousness acts like a lens, filtering the vast range of possibilities in the universe to create a specific reality, a particular experience that aligns with what we deeply believe and feel.